Hello Asia, how is everybody doing? Hey, so this is it. This is the final stage of Prove Your Skill number 6. We're rolling out with Feast, and first off I believe they are going out with Cats. But let's have a look at the standings at the moment, because as of yesterday lots of things have changed, so let's have a look. So ID is still topping the table, but nipping at their heels. Only 500 cups behind is Feast. ENT are nipping at Feast Seals. HLV, well, they're back in it, thankfully. GV are also back in it. DUR, GSM and RN all, well, DUR stay into the top 8, so does, I think GSM were in the top 8, but RN jumping into the top 8. So all change here on Asia. If we go down to the middle echelon, as you can see, E4D dropping out of the top 8. Cats, EA and Calm all looking to try and break into it. Unfortunately, low Cam1 King and UI, I think it's just out of their reach now. They're too many cups behind, unfortunately for them. But keep an eye out for E4D and Cats and EA and Calm, because they certainly can break into the top 8. You can see there isn't many cups between them and RN. So and even GSM and DUR, you know, it's only 1,000 cups that separates everybody, so it's not a lot. So there's still a lot to play for here on Asia, interestingly enough. But clans today, well, they can get about 2,000 cups if they go on and win it, so that'll help. So if you look at the rewards for the final stage, if you go on and win, you get 2,000 cups. So that's what they'll be looking to do. They're looking to try and consolidate those cups today. The chart for the final stage, well, as I said, we are going out, I think it's against Cats. Yes, it is. We're going out against Cats on Oasis Palms with the decider on Port Bay. Now, Feast did play Cats yesterday and turned them over 2-1, but Cats did give them a hard time, Manhalas. So there's no guarantee that Feast are going to be able to prevail here. Looking at ENT, who have they got? Well, they've got GSM. That is being streamed by Wild Ones Helper. So by all means, if you're an ENT or a GSM fan, feel free to pop over to his stream. DUR, well, they are going out against RN. That's going to be an interesting match for RN. They'll be looking to try and gain a lot more cups as they go forward, try to cement their position in that top 8. As I said, we're running out of time now, guys. There's only 2 PYSs left. Moving down the list, Team ID, they have got Calm today, so they'll be looking to do that. As you can see, there is no GV, and that is a blow for GV. I mean, at the moment, GV are sitting in 5th place on 32 cups, so I don't think, unless DUR, GSM, RN or Cats go on and win today, I don't think they can be caught. They will drop down in the top 8, however. They're not going to stay up there. It's that straightforward. But we'll see. We will see. So we're not due to kick off for a while yet. And just need to stick a few things over here. There we go. So people know that there's a stream going on. At the moment, I've only got one person watching. Hello, one person. How are you doing? Clearly, not many people around today. Well, we're not due to kick off for another 10 minutes, so I'm not surprised, to be perfectly honest with you, that nobody's watching just yet. But hopefully, people will turn up. As I said, we'll get the invite in a few moments. About 5 minutes from now, to be perfectly honest with you. So I'm not going to play any replays just yet, even though I have got some replays lined up, because, well, I just don't want to miss out. I suppose I could play. We've got 10 minutes. Let's play a replay. Let's give it a go. Might as well. We've got plenty of time. Let's have a look at this replay of Every Good Vamp is Dark rolling out in the AMX50B here on Port Bay on the EU server. This should lead us just nicely in time to jump into that tournament room where it will be feast against cats. Yeah, it'll be an interesting one. Ba 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 da ba. Oh, it's Iron Jesus. I know Iron Jesus. Let's see if I know any of these guys apart from Dark and Iron Jesus. I know Iron Jesus. Anyway, so as I said, I mean, time is running out now for some of the clans. There's only 2 PYSs left. This is PYS number 6. It goes all the way up to PYS number 8, and then we're into the winter season, into the winter championship, sorry. So getting into that top 8 is now imperative, and staying in that top 8 is even more imperative. So, you know, there's a lot to play for out there, guys. It's not as straightforward as people think. If only it were, yeah? If only it were that straightforward. But it isn't, so there you go. Interestingly, a lot of people have complained about the PYS because obviously it's... hi, ex-Lampard. Yeah, he has left, hasn't he? Went under a bit of a cloud. Because they've sort of condensed the winter season. Normally they have the PYS, and then they have like what used to be a ticketed tour on the weekend, but they condensed it to try and get as many games in as possible, which is why sometimes they've been rolling out, unfortunately, on coin stream, on quick tournament days, which doesn't really help because you know, clans play quick tournaments and they take the advantage that the big clans are playing in the winter season to roll out in the quick tours to give them a better chance, so to speak. Which is a shame. It is a shame. Maybe, I mean, I don't want wargaming to change it, to be honest with you. I think this winter season, whilst there's been a lot of streams, I think it's been very good. And, you know, I don't want anybody to take away the quick tours, to be honest with you. And it's what you want to take from it. I mean, do you want to be a professional clan, and if so, you'll do the winter season, or do you just want to do, you know, tours every now and then, and if so, you'll do the quick tours? And that's the thing. I mean, I think there's an argument to say that both should stay as is. You don't need to change anything. To be honest, I don't think you need to change anything. Anyway, there's only 2 tanks left in this team, and one of them's a Waffle Traeger. He's going to muller the Waffle Tractor here in the 50B. Poor old Waffle Tractor. Boom, there's another shot, and a ram. Oh, no, left him on 150 hit points, but somebody else finished him off. And that was a quick game, 5,395 damage, which is actually a lot more because we didn't see some of the shots. It's actually 5,788. Great little mastery, 47,000 credits, but with premium it's 90,000. Great little game there, and should lead us nicely into waiting for the invite, which should be coming out in about a minute, give or take. Anyway, I hope everybody's well today. I hope everybody's enjoying their Wednesday or whatever day you are in. I mean, no doubt if you're in New Zealand, you're probably in Thursday already, I don't know. I'm pretty unsure. I should know really, because my mother lives in New Zealand. No, it's 7 minutes away from tomorrow in New Zealand, so it's okay. Oh, 5 people watching now. Lovely. Not many. Slow day, to be fair. It's a slow day. But it's not ready to kick off just yet. We'll be kicking off shortly. We should be getting the invite through in about 30 seconds, give or take. Give or take. I don't know. Now only got 4 people watching. Where's everybody going? Come back. I told you. 3 people watching. Everybody's run away. Why? I don't know. They've all gone to watch GSM. Yeah, it happens. Here we go, tournament room. There we have it. We're going out on Oasis Palms first. So, as I said, it's against Cats. Cats gave Feast a hard time yesterday on Hellas. So, Cats are trying to break into the top 8. So I'm expecting them to give Feast another hard time today. Here on Oasis Palms. We'll find out in about 4 minutes, give or take. See, well, I'll go into the room at about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. No point rushing in there now. Not going to see anything other than the players turning up and trying to ready up. Aside from that, you're not going to see much. Okay. I'll drop into the room. I'm ready. So we're on Oasis Palms. Cats will be on the south spawn, Feast on the north spawn. As I said, they're not here yet. People are still trickling in. They have got over 3 minutes, so it's not like they're in a rush or in a hurry here. They're not against the clock, so to speak. There's plenty of time. Cats, however, are getting pretty eager. Yeah, they're almost ready, apart from Umi. I do like watching how the clans play Oasis Palms. Do they go to the A cap and the B cap, or do they all put the tail between their legs and get to that C cap? Well, it'd be interesting to see. Meta-wise, I mean, well, Cats have read it. We have I, Lion in a Mouse. Well, that's a B cap. Summon Glock in an E5, Bok in an E5, Rajin in an E5, Umi in an IS4, Yogin Govinda in a Vickers Light, and Pink Puffin in a Kranwagen. You know, you would think that Yogin Govinda there was probably heading out towards the C-cap area to get those spots. And Umi's changing from an IS4 to an E5, so Glock is staying in an E5. So there's what? There's 4 E5s, a Kranwagen, a Mouse, and a Vickers. Well, you could go A or B strat with that. I mean, I'm thinking more of the Mouse. Where's the Mouse going to go? Well, the Mouse most likely is going to be going or heading somewhere towards that B cap. I can't imagine the Mouse going anywhere other than that, but we will see. Looking at Feast, well, they're readying up, and they are on the north spawn, as I said. So we have Maddox in an IS4, Bifrost yet to ready up, but potentially a 215B. F Silver in a Vickers Light, Hidden Surprise in an E5. Oh, Bond, James Bond is back. He's in an E5. Sleeping Lion in an IS4, and yeah, you know it's going to happen. Sugar Magoo in the T22. Bifrost isn't a 215B, so that's an interesting meta call for Feast. 2 IS4s, 2 E5s. T22, I don't know if Sleeping Lion is taking an IS4 now. 215B, they're still debating what to take by looks at it. Good day, Yoda Jedi Master, how you doing, my friend? Maddox is going into a VK90. Sleeping Lion is staying in an IS4. No, Maddox is probably changing from a VK90. They're still debating. They've still got over a minute to go, so it's not like they're in a rush here. But they're probably still talking about their strats, which way they're going to go, which way, which strat to use. The way Feast are lining up, I'm thinking that's more of a C cap with overlook on the B with the VK90 and the IS-4 there. All the other tanks are fast, mobile and hull down. No good them going anywhere other than C or A. Certainly no point sending them to the B cap. But like I say, you never know with these guys. They have the ability to shock everybody. And that's what they do. You can never really call their strats. You can have an anticipation of what strats they're going to take, but you can never really call their strats. As I say, they have multiple strats for multiple maps. But I'm thinking there that we're probably going to get some brawling out in the desert area with something going down on the B cap, especially with that mouse of Eyelion and Cats. We will find out though in seconds few, because we're about to kick off. Look. Ba, ba, ba. Looking at the hit points, well, Cats do top it just about, mainly at just under 1,000 more. That's mainly because they've got a moose. So let's get a pie into the back of the map. And again, we're having FPS trouble with the game. It's dropping down to 53. So you can see here that the mouse is heading towards the B cap, F Silver is heading to the C, and Umi and Bok are heading out towards that C cap too. A cap is the call for Feast, Sugar Magoo, James Bond, Hidden Surprise, all heading there. Maddox is overlooking the B cap as anticipated. Bocking calls and jumping in there, F Silver getting a bit of a smacking. So they will take the C cap, well Cats, they will get the cap advantage, unable to reset the cap there because there are two tanks. There's Umi and Bok both in the C cap, so but they will get the cap advantage there. F Silver is having to rotate out. Sleeping Lion is just sitting at the back. A cap will be taken by Feast, so they are under it. They've lost a few hit points there as well with F Silver. But Cats now really got to look at, well, do they just sit back and defend the B cap area? Because that's, the Feast have two choices. Do they push or do they go for the B cap? Well, you can see there Hidden Surprise is basically moving down the flank, trying to get those spots to try and work out where the tanks are. That is what he's doing. Maddox is overlooking the B cap. The rest of Cats, realistically, Jürgen, Govinda, Umi and Bok are all taking defensive positions. 7 Glock is being very aggressive here. I don't know if he needs to be that aggressive, to be honest with you. I mean, Sugar Magoo in this T22 is coming back in. We're losing FPS for some reason. It's the game, guys. It's not me. Maddox is getting a bit of a smacking. Nothing really to write home about, though. As you can see here, Cats are taking a defensive position. Jürgen Govinda, however, is being quite aggressive in his movement. He's trying to get those spots, find out where the teams are. 7 Glock is really forward. They can't push on him though because there are too many guns just behind in support. Eyeline is moved out of the position that he was overlooking the B cap, probably to entice them. So shots are going across. Cat's there saying that Sleeping Lion is sat on the base, and he is. That's Sleeping Lion there. I mean, 7 Glock here, he can't be pushed. And the reason being is because he's got a lot of guns just behind him. And Feast know that, so they can't really do too much. Bifrost is getting out of there. Moving over towards James Bond. Hidden Surprise and Sugar Magoo just taking defensive positions on the dunes. So at the moment, it's all very defensive. But the Feast don't need to do anything just yet. They've got plenty of time. Oh, that's the wrong key again. And Maddox again getting smacked. So I'm anticipating Feast making a move shortly, probably when they get to the 700, 800 mark. 7 Glock is now considering, does he push on Sleeping Lion, who's still sat here? And Sleeping Lion is just waiting for Glock. Oh, he tries to put a shot across into Bok. Doesn't work out. 7 Glock gets away with that. So Sleeping Lion is now spotted. Hidden Surprise is coming round along with James Bond and Bifrost. Maddox hasn't moved from his position. We're losing FPS rapidly here, and I don't know why the game is losing FPS. It's the game, guys. It's not me, and it's not YouTube. So it's 785 now, Cats. So Feast have to start thinking about where to move. And Hidden Surprise and James Bond are going to push onto Cat 7 Glock, sorry. 7 Glock is the target. He's backing out. He drops his reactive armor. James Bond drops down. Hidden Surprise drops down as well. They're trying to get Glock out. Glock is going to go down here. He's not going to last. James Bond needs to get one more shot in. Rajin comes in to try and help, and he does help a little bit, but it doesn't help enough. Then but Hidden Surprise goes down before 7 Glock does. James Bond needs to finish him off. Yes, he does. Maddox and Bifrost have all come in. It's a bit of a brawl. Yergo Govinda is playing around there with F Silver as well at the back, just over at the back there. F Silver may go down. No, he takes out Yergo Govinda. That's a big loss for Cats. So Feast are now trying to grab the points back. Maddox just dropping into the B cap to get the points. He gets pummeled for his work. They manage to take out Umi just in time, and Feast take it on the points. Wow, what a great game. Wowzers. Really good stuff there by Cats and Feast. Feast just turning it. Really good stuff. They held back as much as they could, but boy, that was well played by Feast. So now all we're going to be doing now is switching those spawn points here on Oasis Palms. This time we have Feast on the south spawn and Cats on the north spawn. Again, Cats are ready at first. Eyelion in another mouse. 7 Glock in an E5. Bok in an E5. Rajin in an E5. Umi in an E5. Yergo Govinda in a Vickers Light. And Pink Puffin in an IS-4. Still waiting for Feast to ready up. They haven't done much yet. Oh, that's annoying. So, just waiting for those teams. Oh, Maddox is dropping into an IS-4. Bifrost in a 215B again. F Silver in a Vickers Light. Hidden Surprise in an E5. Bond. James Bond in an E5. Sleeping Lion potentially in an IS-4. And Sugar Magoo is no longer in a T-22. He's in a Vickers Light. So there you go. So pretty much the same. Not much change there, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay, Maddox is no longer in a VK90, and Sugar Magoo is now in a Vickers Light. So a bit more mobility going into Feast's team here. No change realistically in the Cats team, apart from Pink Puffin being... Well, no, he was in IS-4 last time, I believe. So not much change here. Again, they are going to be looking to try and break down Feast, try and bring this game back. This is the quarter-final. Feast have already got 1 foot into the semi-final later today. So, looking at the hit points, well, again, with that mouse, Cats are just topping it, just over 1,000 additional hit points. But let's get up high into the back of the map and see where they're going to be going. Well, Umi and Yergo Govinda this time. Well, no, Yergo Govinda are just holding back. Umi is heading towards the C cap. The rest of Cats, apart from Eyelion, are heading towards the A cap. F Silver for Feast is heading towards the C cap. He's just trying to get the spots. He's not even trying to cap. Sugar Magoo is heading towards the A cap to get the spots. Bifrost is just going to hand back. Maddox and everybody else heading towards the C cap. So Feast are pulling the C cap strat here. The E5 is just behind. F Silver dropping into the C cap. So Feast should get the early cap advantage. F Silver, no, he gets smacked by Umi or Yergo Govinda, one of the two. Now the A cap is being taken by Cats. Again, it's 3 tanks, Bok, Glock and Rajin all jumping into the cap. So Cats will now take the advantage, not Feast. Now the C cap has been taken. Maddox is dropped in there in the IS-4. Makes it slightly harder to reset the cap with the IS-4. Try to get shots onto Umi there. So this time it's significantly... Oh, Sugar Magoo is rotated back to the spawn, putting shots across. Bifrost is also there. But this time Cat's making better choices by looks on it. They're all rotating back towards their own spawn. Pink Puffin Zoom is there. Glock is just holding back. Govinda just holding back. Eyeline holding back. Rajin just holding back. They do have a tank and a half advantage at the moment, which is a big advantage. However, Bocking calls. What's he doing? He's being quite aggressive there. There's a lot of feast tanks over there, and this is why Bocking calls is getting absolutely hammered. Southern Glock comes in to try and help out. You can see, I mean, there's a lot of tanks there. Sugar Magoo, Sleeping Lion, Bifrost, and 007 James 007, or Bond, James Bond. So again, Feast here just holding off. Oh, Bifrost gets one in the nose there. He's a little bit exposed, is Bifrost. I don't know why he's so exposed when he's got a haul down tank like that. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't think he realised that Bocking calls was still there, and 7 Glock was still there. So Feast have now got to look at. They're under the pressure of the cap. They've got to look at where are they going to break. Hit points are still favouring Cats. You've got to consider where are Feast going to make their move. Because a move is something they need to make. Pink Puffin's here just holding fire, same as Umi, just holding this flank. Cats have put themselves into some good positioning in here, to be honest. Feast are rotating back to their spawn. Maddox is there. Bifrost gets another smack, this time by HE. So we've got the Vickers of F Silver and Sugar Magoo over there at the C cap area. No, they're all coming back this way. They're all looking towards the B cap. Maddox is pushing through on his own at the moment. He's getting the spots, and he himself has been spotted. He's going to push. No, is he really going to push straight in? Wouldn't have thought so. But there you go. Look, the E5 and the 215B are also pushing towards the A cap. So this is not a bad move. It's a bit tentative by Feast. Sugar Magoo and F Silver pushing down onto Umi. Umi is in trouble. He is in trouble there. Got 2 on him, but he may survive that battle because he does have support by Erdogan and Govinda. But Feast have managed to bleed them down a little bit. They've now got the hit point advantage. Maddox jumps into the B cap, and they've taken the A cap. That is Bifrost, sneaky beaky Bifrost jumping into the A cap. Now Eyeline getting a bit of a spanking. Hidden Surprise comes around to try and put shots in as well. Oh, he bounces. However, Eyeline is losing hit points rapidly. Feast are doing well here. They've changed the dynamic of the game again, massively so. Down goes Eyeline. Now they're going to push on to 7 Glock, Bifrost and Bond, James Bond. Going to push on to Glock. Maddox has gone down, but he did his job. Glock isn't going to last this battle, I don't think. Although, I'm just keeping an eye on what's going on over there with Sugar Magoo as well. And F Silver, Sugar Magoo goes down. It's changed again. This time Cats have got the advantage. Down goes F Silver as well in the Vickers. They've got to get rid of Glock. Are they going to be able to get rid of him before the time runs out? I don't think they are. Oh, they didn't. Cats take it to a decider. Wowzers. Well played, Cats. Oof. But if you see there, I mean, more damage being dished out by Feast. Cat playing that game particularly well, chasing the tanks they needed to chase. Pretty unlucky by Bifrost there, not able to take out 7 Glock in time. So it goes to a decider. Port Bay, wowzers. Cats always have the ability to spoil the party. It's as simple as. They showed us that yesterday, and they're showing us again today. They have the ability to spoil the party. Feast have readied up. They will be on the North Spawn here on Port Bay. We have Maddox in an IS-4, Bifrost in an E5, F Silver in a Vickers Light, Hidden Surprise in a Mouse, Bond, James Bond in an E5, Sleeping Lion in an IS-4, and you guessed it, Sugar Magoo is back in his T22. Moving over to Cats, well, we're still waiting for them to ready up, but we have so far Eyelion in a Mouse, 7 Glock in an IS-4, Bok in a Mouse, Rajin in an E5, Umi in a Kranwagen, Yogang Govinda in a T22, and Pink Puffin, maybe not, maybe not in a Kranwagen. We don't know yet. Yes, he's in a Kranwagen. So we are now just getting ready to go out onto this decider here. Feast really do want to bring this back. I mean, it's not going to hurt their chances. I mean, it's as simple as that. I mean, they're going to still be top 8 at the end of today, even if they go out now. It just means our stream finishes now. Whereas Cats are looking to break into the top 8. Cats have got 2 Mouses, so they will top the hit points, as you can see there, almost to wow, it's quite a lot, it's 1,500. But, oof. Oh, GSM gone, yeah? Oh, well, there you go, it happens, unfortunately. Right then, so let's go up high into the back of the map. I don't expect the Mouses to be going that way, but they are going to be going that way. Let's get over here, because it looks like both clans are heading towards the sea cap. So we got Yoga and Govinda in the T22, probably going to go across the river. The Vickers Light of F Silver just hanging on the ridge there. Sleeping Lion is in support with him. Umi in the Kranwagen moving towards the sea cap. He has a lot of tanks behind him in support. So Yoga and Govinda is there. Now Maddox, however, is able to take the A cap, and him surprising the Mouse will probably push onto the B cap. Umi drops into the C cap, but he does get a smacking for his troubles, and that's just being reset by F Silver and Sleeping Lion there. But now he is going to make take it. 7 Glock is pushing forward. A cap has been taken, C cap has been reset again by F Silver. So cap advantage will go to Feast. Maddox doing his job over there in the IS-4. Hidden Surprise not able to push into the B cap because the Mouses are there. Now 7 Glock of Cats moving up, trying to get shots onto Sleeping Lion. As you can see here, you just can't really get the shots in. Sugar Magoo in his T22 is going up high. Where's he going? He's not being boosted, but he's staying up high, just out the back, waiting for things to come round. F Silver is the other one on Overwatch. He's over looking down the B lane though. Hidden Surprise is there for a reason. Shots going in towards Maddox, but no penetration. Sleeping Lion here is mindful of the fact that they may push. Yoga and Govinda is there trying to get the spots and trying to get shots across. But he gets one into Sleeping Lion. Sleeping Lion has been bled a little bit. Hidden Surprise has now come to help out. And it looks like Feast are going to be pushing these 4. Rajin, 7 Glock and Pink Puffins. Wow. F Silver, Sugar Magoo, Bifrost, James Bond, Sleeping Lion, Hidden Surprise, slowly making his way to the battle. So this is the call. The call is to push these. Bifrost is looking at Rajin, and Pink Puffins. Hidden Surprise comes in as well. Rajin is looking worse for wear here. Down he goes. Now Pink Puffins is going to be probably the call. Hidden Surprise just pushing on him. And they are Feast just trying to bleed them out here. In comes Bok and Calls. In comes Umi. And Feast are now being also. Sleeping Lion goes down in the IS-4. Yoga and Govinda is being pushed by Bifrost. In comes Maddox. In comes F Silver. 7 Glock is the target from Maddox. He is being bled. But you can also see that Yoga and Govinda and F Silver are toying with each other, and Yoga and Govinda wins the battle. Bifrost goes down. Sorry, James Bond goes down. Oh, this is not looking good for Feast. They've got a lot of hit points to still get through. Hidden Surprise is trying to hold off. Maddox is trying to take the C cap, but he can't. Jürgen Govinda is really giving them a hard time. That's a really important shot by F Silver there, and they manage to take out. But Sugar Magoo is being pushed by Pink Puffins and Umi. Is he going to last? Sugar Magoo is in trouble here. Pink Puffins is on a long reload though, but this is desperate trouble here for Feast. F Silver's trying to get out of danger. Maddox and Bock and Calls are just toying with each other. It's just Maddox and Hidden Surprise left. It's 2 against 4. Maddox cannot finish. Hidden Surprise finishes the mouse. However, look at the points. The points are in favour of Feast, but they're losing tanks rapidly. Hidden Surprise are being pushed by Eyelion. Eyelion should win this battle. Puts a big roll into him. Is he going to be able to get another one in? Maddox is being pushed by Umi and Pink Puffins. Maddox has got a lot of HP left. Is he going to survive it? Down goes the mouse of Hidden Surprise, but Feast still have the points. They do have the points, but can Feast hold this? Can Maddox hold it? It's very difficult to say. Umi is just waiting for his full reload. There he goes. Eyeline is coming in to push onto Maddox. Umi puts another one in. Maddox is in deep trouble here. Feast are in deep trouble here. They are going down. Pink Puffins, Eyeline is going to be able to finish off. There we go. It's all over. Cats progress. Feast go down. That's a shocker. That's it. Wowzers, what a great game by Cats. What a great game. Good push by Feast, but wow, what a counter by Cats. I mean, you can't ask for much better than that. Really good stuff by Cats. You can see Cats have got the bit between their teeth, unfortunately. I mean, that's not going to change anything realistically for Feast. They're still going to be in the top 8. But what it means is Cats, who are currently on 29,600, they may progress into the top 8 today, which will be good stuff for them. Let's have a look at the final stage. So, who is out? Let's have a look. So, RM, GSM, DUR. So, RM are through, GSM are not, and DUR are not. GSM are on 30,500 points, whereas Cats are on 29,631. So let's have a look at the cup situation. I don't think Cats are going to be able to make it, actually. The GSM had 677 cups. Cats into the semi-final, they will get 900. That will put Cats on 30,500 if they don't win the next game, whereas GSM are on 31,000. So Cats desperately need to win the next game. If they win the next game, they get into the 3rd place. They get 1,200 points, but they then need to get 2nd place. Realistically, they need that 1,500 points. So who are they facing? Well, let's have a look. Cats will be going out against RN. Well, they'll be looking to want to turn over RN, but RN, well, we don't know. Which means ID is playing ENT. And unfortunately, guys, that's it. That is it. Stream over. We were following Feast.